Welcome to RANsquawk's e-morning briefing for Wednesday, 10th of March of 2010. Pretty quiet trade in terms of the price action across the various asset classes so far this morning. In terms of economic data of note has been the latest coming out of the UK, where in industrial and manufacturing production numbers for January have come in quite a bit weaker than expected. That has given sterling a further reason to weaken this morning, having already weakened on the back of further polls indicating that we are indeed heading for a hung parliament scenario. At the moment, cable did briefly dip beneath that 149 handle, was down around 100 pips at one point, and it's just stabilising around that 149 price at the moment. In terms of elsewhere, the FTSE CAC and DAX in the equity markets are trading pretty much flat to just a minor positive, and that was following pretty much an unchanged session for the Nikkei in Japan. In terms of Bund futures, also pretty flat there. In terms of the fixed income market, though, in EGBs, we are looking ahead now to around €6 billion worth to come from the Bundesbank in a Schatz auction, and more so of note, we'll be looking as somewhat of a litmus test for the market's appetite for Portuguese debt, given some of the latest austerity measures that the country has outlined. They're looking to auction off today around 750 to €1 billion worth. In terms of elsewhere, as we look ahead for the rest of the session, the US counter again pretty light on the ground. We only have the weekly NBA mortgage app numbers to come, allied to wholesale inventories, and we'll have the all inventory numbers a bit later on in the session. That'll be at 3:30 in London, so 9:30 in Chicago. In terms of fixed income, attention will then also turn to the 10-year note from the US. Now we'll see if we can follow on from a relatively solid auction we had yesterday in the 3-year note.